Welcome one and welcome all to another excellent episode of AWS Unorganized. I'm your host again, Gary Dane. As while we're still building up to the free run finale and the unlimited season finale, we've got a triple threat Thicc'snt title match. That was supposed to be a chaos match, but we ran out of room. Ric Flair is going to be defending against Michael Cole, and an opponent of Ric Flair's choosing, Guptill89, after he beat up Shaggy in a dark match to earn that right. And Ric Flair chose Guptill because he felt he would have been an easy target. Is this going to be true, or did he make a mistake? We'll have to find out soon, but first, here comes the commentator that also wrestles on this show. Michael Cole. The coal miners in this empty arena are going wild. This is an empty arena match. He's got the water bottle. He's paying tribute to the time. This entrance might be a little familiar to some of y'all, but I don't want to explain the joke. So you know what, do a little research. That's going to be my homework assignment for y'all. Research Michael Cole and why he is doing this specifically. Now, I think Michael Cole might have appeared in one other match. Let me check that up real quick as he gives his epic entrance while his lighting is just all over the place. I think some of the lights are going through him. He is an interesting deity, to say the least. A very interesting deity. Walk around here, missing his feet. The man's got no toesies, man. How you gonna survive that? Okay, yeah, he bought a Rick Boogs, just a robot, and the CBT wizard, and the CBT wizard ended up winning. So, alright, okay, apparently Ric Flair got to choose both of these opponents, and he felt both these men would be easy targets to defend against, which I suppose makes sense since, the Purple People posse kind of having their, downfall. Their fall from grace. I suppose they needed to cling up to their last title as much as they can. I mean, Howard just lost the Chaos title. The Purple People posse actually they're still in the tournament. I don't know why I'm being so harsh. They're still in this actually. They won the match. They're still in. Even if it was through a little bit of count-out shenanigans, but at the end of the day, they did advance, so this actually isn't the last line of defense. I lied. I was wrong. That was my mistake, and I'm going to delve up to that as here comes Guptill89, one of the first AWS wrestlers in history. He was one of the first people signed back when it was going to be a wrestling show about Blockbuster Critic making Sonic fans fight each other. Like, that was originally going to be the gimmick of the show before we evolved to just, you know what, let's just have a wrestling show with all the people we want in the show to be in it. And that's how we got here. But Guptill, he's had some longevity. You know, even Chris Chan would be in the same park as him, but we had to fire him for obvious reasons. So yeah, Guptill is kind of the last man standing from a never-before-seen era. A dark match era of AWS. Only viewed by me and Zach. Which is pretty wild to think. Or I guess it was Philip and Zach actually, back when Philip was sane. But you know what, when you're Gary Dane, when you eat too many pizzas, you have a little bit of an identity crisis. So now here comes the Thicc'snt champion, the Nature Lad, Ric Flair, 2069 edition. Now you all are probably wondering, hey, Gary, why is Ric Flair a skeleton now? And I can actually answer that quite easily. Normal Ric Flair decided to leave for AEW. However, he still had a contract, so he sent his contract to the future to a version of himself that was no longer under AEW contract. So we got the future Ric Flair from 2069, where he'll be about 120 years old. And the real kicker is that he still would not have the record for the oldest person to ever live, since I believe the oldest is 125 Or wouldn't gamble, drink, and party as hard as Ric Flair. Had a couple of side effects on him. Had a little bit of an effect on his appearance, but he's still insisting on pushing on, though. He still believes that he's got a chance. Which, I mean, hey, we'll get a chance to prove that tonight as he defends the Thicc'snt title at 120 years old. 2069 Ric Flair. And you can guess how he's celebrating. So the current record's 122 years and 164 days. How old would Ric Flair be in 2069? Yeah, Ric Flair would be 2 years short of the oldest person record if he makes it to 2069. He would be 120, as I accurately predicted. But yeah, that would put him in second place, though, which is quite impressive. So yeah, as we see the second oldest man in history battle, Guptill89 and Michael Cole. This in an empty arena. I think it just dawned on me how silly this match is, especially for our equivalent of the cruiserweight title. These are three very interesting men here. AWS versus AEW versus WWE right here. It's basically what this boils down to, and it's with the three goofiest representatives we could find here. It's Michael Cole further paying tribute to Triple H, that triple sledgehammer blow, and Guptill clobbers him like Kingpin. They're just ganging up on the champion. They know Flair might be the biggest threat out of three. Now Guptill turns his back on Michael with a DDT. That's a lot of D's there, I know, but it was the Dylan death deity. Guptill attempts a suicide dive, but he just bounces off both of them. Michael Cole and Ric Flair are surprisingly sturdy for both of them, weighing like 100 pounds. Like, I don't think Ric Flair even reaches 100 pounds since he no longer has any skin. Well, I guess he's got skin, but he has like no meat anymore. Like, this man's just bones, and honestly, I'm not sure that's even skin on his outside. I don't know what that is. I think that's all like leather. Or not leather, but it's like a turquoise thing that could be used for skin. But honestly, it might just be bones that have swollen from like all the partying. Impossible dark magic used to keep himself alive. Why does he have a skull on his chest? I'm not entirely sure, but hey, you know, there's some man wrestling at 120 years old, because Ric Flair, man, I think he just has some really good genetics or something, because it's honestly amazing that he can even function today. I'm amazed that it, like, before Survivor Series, when Randy Orton returning, but before that happened, Ric Flair was the most recent man to have an actual match for a very long period of time. For about a year or two, Ric Flair was one with that distinction until Survivor Series. How friggin' weird is that to think about? Thankfully, Survivor Series did change that, but still, that is like... You know, the funniest thing, too, is, I don't know if it's been discussed on the show before, but on our AWS Twitter, when we were doing the all-ass announcements, one of them was Ric Flair, and we made a joke about, wouldn't it be funny if he was still wrestling? And then sure enough, like, I think it was like a month later, Ric Flair announced his final match. So AWS predicted the return of Ric Flair. And I don't think anybody knows what to make of that, other than the stick interfering, which I guess if the stick does land on them for 3 seconds, it could eliminate somebody, as this is a triple threat elimination. Though the stick is kind of interfering, so I don't know if it is like officially sanctioned in the match. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll have to see. But with Flair, he's bludgeoning him with a bat, but Guptill did not give a crap. He'd rather just neckbreaker him. Which, I mean, to be fair to Guptill, he is the biggest man in this match. Mostly due to height, but still. Earthwise, I think Michael Cole, it looks like he is the only one here that is eaten today. Everyone else is like really, really skinny. Which I'm not one to body shame, but I'm just stating a basic fact. Michael Cole's the only guy, it's the only moderately healthy looking individual in this match. Though, probably doesn't help that this version of Guptill was like on a taffy stretcher. Same one that helped create Michael Television, so maybe that taffy stretcher just makes you a better wrestler, you never know. But the man that beat Guptill, Law Clown, you know he's watching this match thinking, man, if I were skinnier, I could be in this match. But, you know, Ric Flair got to choose his opponents because he's got the Woo Choose, which, of course, being Gary Dane, Philip was kind enough to pay me with, so that's always nice. Note I'm playing a character, so nice try, Lawman, but I'm playing a character. Anyway, back to the match. As Guptill DDT's the Michael Cole. That's right, he is the Michael Cole. Guptill attacked Ric Flair's toes, but Ric Flair did not care, as now they're ganging up on Michael Cole. Oh, but Michael rolled out of the way, causing Guptill to accidentally get hit. The cleverness of Michael Cole fighting off both men, and now Guptill's pissed at Flair. Clever move by Michael Cole, I gotta say, but now Guptill's just angry. He's taking it down on everybody. And he's swinging that bat around. Surprisingly decent at swinging around a bat. I didn't think Guptill could do that, so good on you, Gup. You've shown value today, which I think is an admirable trait. Guptill throwing Flair into the wall. It's not Nostalgia Critics the wall, but it's close. And now he's gonna suplex. Just a nice big suplex. You'd love to see it. See it. I know I said see it like I'm Sean Connery. Yeah, oh gosh. What a legend, that man. What a legend. Let's go to Michael Cole, Ric Flair. Nobody has been eliminated yet. So we're 12 minutes into the match. Guptill with the punches and the bunches and the headlocks and the strikes. What a sequence of moves by I guess all those Zena's board responses. They've been really helping him, man. So I'm kind of curious how long this Ina's Board 3 will respond from the first ever tag team champion Guptill89. Oh, Michael Cole did a snapmare driver. I guess the BFT as it's better known now. I feel like him and Bob Russell have to talk out their move here. It's Guptill with a nice perfect plex. It's pretty wild though, like how LA Knight made like the snapmare driver, which used to be kind of known as like the kind of Adam Rose, Heath Slater kind of lower card move, and he kind of made that like famous, so, which, you know, don't disrespect to Heath Slater or Adam Rose or any of them, but I'm just saying it's kind of wild that it's like LA Knight managed to make that move like more popular, which is pretty impressive, kind of like how, I think there was a couple, let's see, I'm trying to think of other examples of moves that like used to be commonly associated with like lower mid cards to like jobbers, but then like kind of got popular thanks to somebody. Guptill, oh, he slides under. Oh, he's gonna hit Michael Cole with a big ol'. Oh my god. The top 10 hottest females, A2. Oh. But Michael Cole, it's going to take a lot more than 10 attractive females from hot chick heaven to get Michael Cole down. He is a loyally married man. He is loyal to his wife, and you love to see it. Oh, big elbow. But Michael rolled out of the way. The loyalty to his wife giving him fuel. And now he suplexes the skeleton Ric Flair. The Woo Meister. Michael kicking Guptill with his pants leg. Because again, he is missing his feet. The ankle lock! The ankle lock! Has helped him become undefeated at WrestleMania. Guptill tap. No, he gets right out of the ankle lock. Very impressive maneuver, I gotta say. A big ol' soup. Nah, no suplex for Michael. He just gets back clobbered. But oh, Ric Flair's taking advantage of the distracted Guptill. Ooh. The Skeleton Man puts Guptill in a figure 4 leg lock. This might be it. This might be it. Can Guptill hang on? Michael's dizzy. Nah, Guptill taps out. Getting eliminated from the match. Now Ric Flair just needs to worry about Michael Cole. But he sneaks behind with the backbreaker, neckbreaker combo, paying tribute to his former favorite wrestler, The Miz, before he turned face. Michael Cole with a nice little shout out, but Flair was able to kick out of that surprise attack. Michael Cole, though, he's not one to give up a nice, half a suplex there. Where Flair immediately gets back up. Michael Cole with the eat my lack of feet. Interesting move for him to have. Sure, why not, I guess. Another half a suplex. Suplexing him the opposite way. He's got a signature sledgehammer out. Michael Cole and the sledgehammer. What an iconic duo right here. Get out from the other side just to run over to him. That was probably not the smartest idea on Michael's end, because he kind of just wore himself out, but at least he seemed to recover, though, so, what do I know? I'm just a commentator. Maybe I'll have my match someday. Another Phthalo Blue move by Bob Ross there in this case. Now those camel clubs. The camel clubs. Very impressive showing from Michael Cole here. And he's just got the biggest balls. This man played a seagull that died in Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania. The greatest cinematic event of all time. Don't let those lunatics at the Origami Kingdom distract you. They're just trying to put down pure, unadulterated cinema. Because that's what Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania is. It's cinema. That scene where Vince McMahon drinks milk from a fish, y'all gotta admit, that is the most in-character moment from Vince McMahon. I would not be surprised if he actually held the studio hostage, listen here, you son of a bitch. I'm not gonna do this movie unless I drink milk from a fish. Yeah, damn it, yeah. And the writers just be like, what does this have to do with anything, Vince McMahon? I don't know, is this even appropriate? And then Vince would be like, I'm gonna drink milk from a fish. And then he would actually proceed to drink milk from an actual fish just to prove that he would do it. And then that's how that scene came into Surf's Up 2, because they knew it was the key. As Michael called the skull-crushing finale. This has gotta be it. Oh my god, 2. Somehow Ric Flair kicks out of that, but as I was saying though, the movie, man. It's a movie. Nice running chop block, tripping up Ric Flair, and I think he broke his bony ankle there. 2. That was it. Maybe when Michael Cole tripped him, maybe Ric Flair landed really hard on his head or something? I've never seen a strike to the legs finish a match before, but we got a new Thicc'snt champion though. Michael Cole, and he tells Ric Flair he can't see him, paying a little shout out to his opponent Guptill there. Maybe even mocking him, I don't know. As the ref hands over the Thicc'snt title to Michael Cole, the new champion of the. He is our cruiserweight champion, basically. Join the ranks of Fat Ghostface, Big Smoke, and more. What an interesting lineage this title's had, and now it goes around the waist of Michael Cole. But the audience doesn't know how to feel about this. Security's coming to get him. What does this signify? Is the crowd booing Michael? Is the crowd that excited for Michael? What's going on here? So we end on this, honestly kind of amazing shot, but it seems some kind of disaster must have happened, because Michael Cole's getting escorted by security. Maybe they're worried about the Purple People Posse, but oh man, the drama of this show just picked up heavily. Congratulations, Michael, on your title win. Hopefully something will come of that. And until the meantime, this has been Gary Dane, and wait a minute, somebody's coming up here. Is that who I think it is? Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Dink, and I'm gonna bring back the Dark Match title once I buy it. It may be very expensive, but I'm gonna get it. Oh, you heard it here, folks. Mr. Dink is going to try to buy the Dark Match Championship. That's a weird fuck. This is a weirdo.